Another brand new member of the Anoka Area Chamber of Commerce is with us. Restoration Church is here. Pastor Zach Horejsi and Gillian Lee. And Pastor, how did I do in the last name?
Pretty good.
You know, with a name like Turok, I always ask. So, Pastor and Gillian, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Chamber. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate that. And thanks for being here today so we can tell people about restoration.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
All right, Pastor and Gillian, let's talk. Tell us who you both are and why you're here and what you guys do.
Yeah. So I'm pastor at Restoration Church, associate pastor there, help run the youth ministry. Love working with students and wear a lot of hats.
I bet you do.
So been there for 8 years now and really enjoy getting involved in the Anoka community. So
And where is Restoration Church?
we are tucked back in the middle of a neighborhood where you wouldn't find us very easily. But Herbert's and Gerbert's, if you turn there and drive a couple blocks, you'll run right into us.
Yeah, I know it well. Jillian, how about you? Introduce yourself to these people.
I'm Gillian. I have no fancy titles. I'm just kind of here. I'm a member of the church. I go to college now, so I'm not always there, but it's a great church, and you should definitely check it out if you can find it.
Excellent. And people can find it. So it's
Yeah.
right off of, let's just say someone's going down 7th Avenue, and Herbert's and Gerbert's is right there. What's across street? Is it Tyler that gets to you guys?
Polk Street.
Polk Street.
503
that's the
Polk
one.
Street, corner
There
of
you
5th
go.
and Polk.
Excellent. And you cannot miss it. I have driven by it numerous times. All right, Jillian, so again, talk to me about some things that are happening at Restoration. I heard something about a Justice Jam.
Yeah, so this is our 5th year now, and it's really amazing. It's grown so much in the past years. It started out as just a little idea that I bounced off of Zach and my grandma, and they both are luckily big enough dreamers like me to just be like, yeah, let's do this, let's be on board. So it started very small. It was a showcase of like high school age talent show type thing.
Really?
Yeah, and
Cool.
then ever since then we've grown. Now we have a vendor fair, craft fair, food trucks. This year we're having a salsa tasting competition, and we're having a like performer showcase battle of the bands type thing with a little bit more professional grade performances, which will be really amazing. I've heard them all personally, so I am really impressed by
Excellent.
who we're showing this year. And then we have speakers from our 2 organizations that we support come talk about their organizations and what they do in the community. It's a really amazing event. It's mostly for awareness, but we also raise money for both the organizations. So
All right, when is it?
it's June 22nd.
Okay, so depending on when you're watching this, it may be over, and if it is over, they still want you to help and donate, but
For sure.
you probably, when you're watching this, you should plan on attending. So, June 22nd, and is this at the church there at
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's outdoors, and it starts at like 11 informally,
10.
so 10? Okay.
Okay.
That's been kind of up in the air. But so you can kind of show up at any point. It's definitely a drop-in thing. There's so much going on, and we have a lot of people come in and out and just see what they want. We also have a silent auction, so if you're going to come and be part of the auction, you're probably going to want to stick around for when they announce the winners.
Sure.
So.
All right, so Pastor, what a great cause. So if people want to support this more than just attending, what can they do, and how can they get involved and really help make Justice Jam?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Justice Jam, there's a couple ways you can get involved. So if you are a business, have a small business, work for a small business, go to your boss or talk to yourself or your spouse and say, hey, this is a great event that we could sponsor. 100% of the proceeds from Justice Jam go to 2 local Minnesota organizations. It's Stories Foundation, who offices right in Anoka,
Yeah.
and Terebinth Refuge, who is based out of St. Cloud. And they both fight human trafficking, do education work, and support survivors of human trafficking.
Incredible causes. Stories is a member of the chamber, and I remember the first time I heard the story, which I won't get into about how it all came about, but I was shocked, as I'm sure the people from Stories were, when that door opened and it just started their whole process. So what wonderful causes. And yes, people can come to Justice Jam and that helps the cause, but they can really reach out to Restoration Church at any point if somebody wants to help that cause.
Absolutely. Yep, reach out to us on our websites, www.restorationanoka.org. You can call us at the office, or email. The pastors are on the website, and you can find our email addresses there. We are still looking for donations for the silent auction, and we've had people come the morning of and drop something off. We prefer you get it to us a little earlier than that, but you can do that. But for sure, plan to come to Justice Jam. Bring a friend. Come check out the event. Again, we have speakers from both organizations who come. Lots of fun things, but you get educated on what's happening in the world, how human trafficking has a foothold, and how we can step in our daily lives and make a difference, how we can hear people's stories and be aware. And so that's a great way to get involved, to raise money, to bring friends, and gonna have fun things like mini donuts and food trucks and a bounce house. And
Right.
great way to spend a Saturday,
exactly.
right?
All the stuff that should be there. And the one thing, Pastor Zach, that I wanted to talk about was, these things that are happening that are bad, it's not somewhere else. That if you think human trafficking is not happening, sadly, in our backyard, it is.
Yep.
And that's hence the reason why Gillian was like, we need to do something, and obviously the church jumped on this thing. But this is not somewhere else. And it's so easy to blow it off and say, oh, that's East Coast, West Coast thing, or that's happening overseas or something. The reality is, and I've learned things with my time of talking with the Stories group, that it is here.
Yeah.
And people, I think it's easy to kind of turn your eye to it and go, no, that's not here. It is here.
Yep.
And so that, leads people to say have a Justice Jam event and try to help get that word out. More importantly, raise some monies and help a cause that is correct and right. And thank you both for everything that you're doing there. All right, Gillian, this is test time. So,
Awesome.
Justice Jam, the date?
June 22nd,
Great. And it will be held at?
10 a.m.
Great. And the location?
Restoration Church.
Which is Polk and 4th.
Polk and 5th.
Polk and
503
Fifth.
Polk Street.
There you go. You
Anoka,
cannot miss
Minnesota.
it. And you know what? You just go down 7th, and you will you'll see Herberts and Gerberts. You can't miss it. And Gillian, if somebody's got questions about anything that they've heard here today about Restoration Church, remind everybody how they can find out those answers.
Yeah, reach out to us, email the church. Otherwise, you can contact us on any of our pages. We're going to have we have a Facebook page. We will have an Instagram page. We have a website. So reach out to us anywhere there. Otherwise, we have contacts on the posters, I believe. So we can, we'll take any form of contact that you want to shout out to us. We get them all. So, just reach out.
He is Pastor Zach Horejsi. She is Gillian Lee. They are with Restoration Church. God bless you for everything you're doing and the missions, and just keep it up, and let's hope for a huge event at Justice Jam. Come on back. Tell us about how things are going down the road. We're always looking to get updates from our members.
Absolutely.
That'd
Can I
be
say a
wonderful.
quick thank you to the Anoka area community?
Yeah.
Again, this is our 5th year doing it, and the event keeps happening because of the generosity of our communities.
Yes.
Last year, we raised over $20,000 at
Oh,
the
wow.
event. And
Great event.
majority of the donations came from local community businesses.
That's wonderful.
So-
We are truly blessed here, and I've said it in my time at the chamber, and it is real and it is true. They give and they help and they get right. They get it. And what I mean by that is if something's right, heck yeah, we're going to help you out. And that's what they've done with Restoration Church. You can too. Plus, there might be mini donuts in your future, and why wouldn't you? So, check out Justice Jam. And again, for more information, go to Restoration Church. You can find them through Google search and get to their website. All right, we're taking a break. When we come back, we're wrapping up this edition of the Chamber Report, and we'll do it right after this.